Bro, a kid came in the other day and he said to me, Slim Shady, please.
Yeah, I want to look like Slim Shady.
7 years old. I was like, you know what, little bro?
Okay.
Are we talking about
the
yellow? Yeah, the yellow hair.
And he didn't say Eminem. He didn't say Marshall Mathers. He said Slim Shady. So
That's
I
a
knew
different
immediately
look.
he wanted the blonde buzz cut.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted. His hair's blonde anyway.
Okay.
So I
it's
just
good.
gave him a buzz cut. And I went, na 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 na. And he went, da 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 da. And I was like, yeah.
Is his name Stan?
Bro, these fucking ass beatings of today, they're so soft.
They're
bro.
nothing.
He's like, my dad used to beat me and tell me how much worse his beating was.
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
like, did you know when I was your age, your grandfather threw me a leopard?
That's how bad it was. So this is nothing, like
He's not wrong though.
My family paid for me and my girlfriend at the time to go out for a really expensive meal on my 21st birthday. The entire meal came to $300. She broke up with me as I was driving her back home.
What? Why? Leave it.
you look like an Avatar character, bro. And we're here.
We are here.
We are here. Episode 18. Welcome back to the BroCast show,
Whoa.
everybody.
We started.
18.
Yeah, man.
The legal age. We've been doing that for 3 episodes. Let's not get into that again.
Legal age?
About the legal age across the world, what you can do at any age.
Yes.
But actually, being on the subject, I thought today, after a conversation we had about the formats of the episode, let's just generalize today's episode. I don't know what that word was. Generalize today's episode in a more broad subject, which is going to be childhood, and more specifically, our childhoods.
Yeah.
And we'll just take it from there, right?
My parents found me in the dumpster.
Yeah? Behind a restaurant or...
No, they put me there.
And they came back?
So your
Eventually.
step-parents found
Eventually.
you, or
No, they came back. They regretted it.
so
They
you're like
realized we can sell him.
like a cat?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Like a
Nice.
stray.
Yeah, so
picked up.
I'm realizing this because both of my younger brothers have left the country. Not fled, left. That's a different...
Hey,
it
it was easy for them to go.
Yeah, they went to find opportunities at opposite sides of the world. One is in
Yeah.
America, North Carolina, if I'm not wrong. There's the North and the South. That's why I'm
South
I'm not being
Carolina
pretentious
is-
here.
Yeah.
South Carolina is Space Jam.
Space Jam? Is it South Carolina?
North Carolina.
What?
Is it North Carolina?
Is it North Carolina?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know it's church country.
MJ
so
school.
he's found these people. And then the younger brother, he went to Indonesia,
Whoa.
I think.
Bali.
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 Yeah.
Bali.
The fancy part.
The fancy part, the nice part, he's
The honeymoon part.
one of those crypto NFT whiz kids or whatever you
Hackers.
call them. Hackers, whatever. He proved himself by giving us a tip on an investment recently
for that.
that worked out. So good for him.
Thanks, little bro.
If you want to find out more about cryptocurrencies, I guess you can follow him on Twitter. I think he's Demdan
We'll put a link.
He's them done.
08
We'll put a link.
something. Yeah, I'll put a link down below.
Yeah,
you can find him.
If he does, I'll do it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's not going to happen. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is obviously my mum's going through a tough time now, losing, according to her, 2 of her kids.
Can I try and?
Go for it.
Oh, I'm very sad, eh?
Yeah, very upset.
Listen,
Yeah.
Chris. All your brothers have gone. What am I doing?
She said, please don't go. She asked me. She very nicely asked me. She's like, I know I'm not supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to do whatever you want in your life. But please don't also go.
Yeah, you live 15 minutes, not even.
Yeah, we're 15 minutes away.
Yeah,
They're 15 hours away with a plane.
I live 10
So-
minutes away from my mom and she calls me every day.
Yep. And you're
5 minutes.
5
away.
minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Shit,
even.
We're
this-
very lucky.
Yeah, this isn't coming
Yeah.
off very, it's,
Mama's boys.
Mama's boys.
Yeah.
They're not going anywhere.
Bro, all men
Our Mama's boys.
that are okay with being men are mama's boys,
Yeah,
bro.
True.
The
It's okay.
mountain,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
could be sitting there and he's got the flu and he's asking for his mum.
Bro, the Hulk
Okay.
ain't killing his mum.
Yeah.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
He'll calm down before he
Yeah,
kills his
I'm
mum.
sorry.
He'll start meditating before he
I'm
hurts his
sorry.
mum, bro.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
real low.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, so but it's just her reaction, especially when the youngest one left. There's
Oh, bro. I'm the
thing,
youngest, so I
there's
know-
a
I
thing
know.
about being the youngest out of 3 boys,
Yeah, yeah.
and the relationship have you with your mom.
the baby
For
boy.
example, I had a strict childhood, very strict childhood, and for any South
still
Africans,
hurts, huh?
yes,
Like-
yes,
got scars.
I've got a post traumatic syndrome,
Yeah,
PTSD. Yeah.
It's a good thing you don't belong in that generation.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's the same as getting bombed at in Germany. That's
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah,
level.
yeah.
I've got PTSD, and so does that guy.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Slightly
With the
different
same,
kinds.
with the same.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing. My mom hit me once, and someone shot at me in a war.
So
it's
now-
the same thing, you know.
Evidently.
Evidently, according to doctors. I'm
According
not,
to...
you know.
You can't judge us.
Yeah. You don't know.
But
Yeah.
my youngest brother, his childhood was easy. Obviously, we've got 10 years difference.
Ain't it funny that
But, yeah.
there was more money when you were a kid, but somehow it was still easier for him later on?
It felt poorer when I was a kid than it did,
Yeah.
you know?
What's that about?
Yeah, because life got more comfortable, I think, throughout the years, right?
No, I think it's easy. People got used to not having, and
Yeah.
it was easier.
Yeah. Or my mum became really good at budgeting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
So I know
Make it
that's a
work.
big part.
It
That's
is.
a big
She
part.
had you to practice.
Yep, she
Then-
was in
then-
her 20s when she had me, bro,
Yeah.
and she was in her 30s
this
when she had the youngest.
This guy's mum is the same age as Eminem.
Yep,
Like,
same year.
that's so
72.
weird to think.
Yeah.
But it's so true.
I would leave my mum's house when
What a
she was
weird
she
comment.
would talk to me about Jesus, and
No,
I would
because
put my headphones on and listen to Eminem, you know? So,
because
yeah.
you think Eminem is like still a younger guy.
No, that's because we're
Not
older.
that his mum's old. it's
We're
just that-
older, all right?
I know. He's
That's
50.
how time
bro.
works.
He's what, 48?
50s.
He's 50 now.
I don't know.
49
Shit,
or
I
how
don't
old's
know
your
my
mum, bro?
mum's age. I don't know. Shit.
What year did you say?
She's
72.
52.
There you go.
I think.
No.
70s.
Yes,
Yes,
72 would be 52.
Wow.
Yeah, 52, man.
Math.
So Eminem's 52 years old.
Yeah.
That's so weird to me.
Yeah, but the kids that listen to him now, they know he's old. Oh, this old guy.
Bro, a kid came
You
in
know?
the other day and he said to me, a Slim Shady, please.
I want to look like Slim Shady.
7 years old. I was like, you know what, little bruv?
So,
Okay.
Are we talking about the
haircut.
yellow, the yellow hair?
And he didn't say Eminem. He didn't say Marshall Matters. He
Said
said
Slim
Slim
Shady.
Shady. So
That's
I
a
knew
different
immediately he wanted the blonde buzz cut.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted. His hair's blonde anyway.
Okay.
So I
it's
just
good.
gave him a buzz cut. And I went da na 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 na, and he went da 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 da, and I was like, yeah.
Is his name Stan?
No,
should've
but
been.
his mum was in the back with his little brother. They were like, she's
Yeah,
totally
of
okay
course.
with it. If I listened to Eminem when I was 7, I wouldn't even allowed to go to the barbershop. I'll be grounded, bro.
Yeah, but listen to the shit that's out now compared to Eminem.
No, the
Yeah,
only
we've done
difference
that.
is that
Yeah,
they
we
know
saw
what
that,
Eminem's saying. That's the only difference.
He's been actually proven right.
Yeah.
You know, throughout the years.
Yeah.
No, they make
So-
sense of his lyrics, I mean.
Oh yeah, they're words.
Yeah, there's actual...
There are
It's
words.
not mumble rap.
Yeah, he's
No.
pronunciating.
Yes.
You know, there's pronunciation involved.
Yes. Anyway, so yeah, that was a part of the...
So I don't know about you guys, but like I was strict, very strict.
Yep.
There was punishment as well, timeout and
Face the wall.
and the
I got
other
that a
and the
lot.
other spectrum. You know what I mean? Funny enough, my dad never touched me. Never. No, sorry, he pulled my ear once.
You know,
and we
I
were at
will-
his mum's house. at
Because
my-
we're a little
at
bit
my
older,
grandma's.
I will change. You need to re-say what you just said.
What? Oh, touch me once.
Yeah. Like, let's start.
Yeah, my dad never beat me.
There you
or
go.
never disciplined me. Sorry.
Touch me means
Yeah,
different
yeah. My
today.
dad never.
Beat me could also mean something different.
Yeah, beat me. He never beat me either. Yeah, my dad never disciplined me, except one time he pulled my ear, and we were at my grandma's house, his mum, and it was a thing of respect. Like
Yeah,
you know,
you probably said something.
No, I was fucking around.
I
was a
used to
kid.
get. Did either of you? My grandmother used to get her shoe.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah,
shoe she had
yeah.
on, nice little heels at the bottom. Yeah.
That shit was like a frisbee, bruv.
That's classic stuff.
Don't matter where you were around the corner, she'll get you, bruv. What about the wooden,
Yeah, the rolling pin.
the rolling pin, bruv? We've all been chased around. It's literally Tom and Jerry, bruv.
Did
But
you
they,
used to-
they got it from somewhere, bro. It's not, they didn't come
The
up with
difference
it.
is their parents used to actually beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
We just got warnings and maybe a smack or two.
Well, I managed to, at school at least, did they used to like discipline you by pulling your hair here?
Bro,
No,
my
at school
ear
I
here,
got
The ruler.
I
The ruler.
swear down, bro. Both my ears have been ripped. Both.
From
I
pulling.
swear.
I-
I used to go home and imagine I was so naughty that I was scared to tell my mum and dad that that the teacher pulled my ear.
Because why did the teacher do that, Andoni?
Yeah. Like I definitely deserved it.
Yeah.
But was it okay? Who knows, bro? Like I don't know where the line is.
It was the times that was accepted. That
Yeah,
was
I'm
fine.
fine.
exactly.
You always know.
It had no
Like-
effect on you.
No side effects. You know.
Yeah, so even school, when we went to school, they still used the ruler on the hands.
I got the sideways ruler.
Yeah,
That was shit.
that was painful.
Oh,
with
bro.
a thin edge.
Bro,
Wow,
bro,
that's
bro.
physics in play there, more pressure and everything.
My English teacher, yeah. That's why I can't spell now. Like,
Yeah, that's why I hate English.
like tell me that's not a big part of it.
You're the youngest as well?
I'm the youngest
As well,
yeah.
and you're the youngest
And
as
I'm
well.
the only
Yeah,
boy
it's
though.
slightly different with me and Kiri, even though we're both the youngest. I'm the youngest out of sister, brother.
Yeah, I just
me.
have two sisters.
He's the youngest out of
Two sisters.
Two sisters. So it kind of fucks with his youngest seat.
Yeah, it's gone.
It throws it.
I have
Yeah,
no
you don't get the
advantage.
benefits.
No.
You don't get the
because I'm
benefits.
the only boy.
See,
No.
my little brother got all the benefits
Yeah.
because he's the youngest of three boys.
Yep.
Yes.
Right?
So he's the baby boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
exactly.
me.
You're the baby boy out of two.
Yeah, but
Because you're
no.
three, but your sister.
You know what it is, bro? My mum puts me and my brother in the same category, and then my sister somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it's my boys and my sister.
And the other child.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's 8
And the
years.
eldest.
My sister's 38 now, bro. So she's like, but that's my dad's. He gives everything to her. Like she's. So
Yeah,
it's
the baby
equal.
girl.
We're good. Everyone's happy.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah,
the
it's
the,
fair.
girl, the
It's
girls
fair.
will always get more from the dads.
Yeah, my dad's a lot more. He loves us just as much, but he'll do
Weak spot
anything for my
for
sister,
the
bro.
daughter.
He'll go out of his way on a daily basis for my sister.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have to do that for us.
No,
No, you
but
shouldn't.
it's his little girl.
Yeah. Even though
At
she's
the-
38.
Doesn't matter. It's his little girl. It's his
Yeah,
daughter.
yeah, it's his daughter.
You know, so fair enough. So
That's what switched him from a boy to a man.
having a
my
daughter.
sister, yeah.
True. It's
You
your
know?
first child. Yeah,
He was super young when he
Oh,
had
bro,
her.
I worked with some heavy dudes, heavy men
Well, look at the rock.
throughout
Heavy.
the years, right? Some of them went through gangs, drugs, all that shit, rough lives, okay? And they all said the same. As soon as I had my first kid, I started crying like a bitch.
Yeah.
Everything switched.
All of a sudden-
Everything went away.
That's all that repressed
You know,
shit
it's
they
all that
have in.
fucking-
All just comes out. Yeah.
Keep it down.
Bro. I felt that kind of because my brother's got kids and my niece and my sister, but with my sister, the difference is I was only 15 when she had her first kid.
Yeah.
So I was still a kid. But as an adult, because now my first nephew is like 15 years old. So, but when my brother had a kid, I felt that it's like my daughter also,
It's your little niece.
So I feel 50% of that, watch her grow and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so having kids changes you, they say. So,
We'll see.
You know,
Who's going to be first?
Well-
my brother. Actually, your brother's first anyway. But out of the
us.
three of us, I think it's planned. I think it's between me and him.
Yeah.
Accident is you.
Accident is not accident involved here.
Yeah, there is.
Why? What's the accident?
Well, tomorrow she might come and say I'm pregnant.
There will be no accident involved in that.
Why?
Because if...
Oh, it can happen to anyone.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
But it hasn't happened to me so far, so many years in.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
33 now. It's not happened. I know what I'm doing. so if she comes and tells me she's pregnant, all right,
You know
that's
what,
planned.
bro? You know
Like,
what?
I've
Kiri,
left.
I
yeah.
know what you're saying, and we're all doing the same thing here.
Yeah.
But mistakes happen, and you don't even know about it, bro.
No, you won't even know.
You won't even know. You'll be like, when? How? Like, I did
the same
nothing.
thing like every time.
Yeah, but
You know?
somehow something might have happened. It just...
It
If my
happens.
girlfriend gets pregnant, it's not an accident, okay? I'm not that.
There's nothing wrong with it.
No. I judge those people, okay?
What? Getting pregnant by accident?
There is no accident
you've never
involved
sneezed?
in this.
Bro,
You've never sneezed whilst you're doing
you
it?
don't have to fully finish for a
Yeah.
lady
No,
to be
but it's the
pregnant.
I
point.
don't think he understands how it works.
You know?
Yes, I know all about pre-cum and all that.
There you
stuff.
go.
Yeah, but no. Just
Okay.
no, okay?
All right.
You're doing it when she's ovulating and there's a lot of things that need to go wrong for it to be an accident.
Yeah, well, I don't
Unless she's,
check
like,
the
super
calendar when I
fucking
have
fertile.
sex, bro. I just
How
have
controlled?
sex.
Yeah, but
your
with my
sex, bro.
girlfriend,
How
like,
controlled
I know.
is it?
Huh?
Yeah,
How
well-
controlled?
What? Because it's the 17th of the month, you just have in the back of your head, oh, it's this. I don't.
This guy's
Just-
keeping a calendar for
Every,
some.
every time
she is.
every time my girl comes on her period, this is a surprise to me.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh,
What,
fuck,
again?
I forgot about this. Again?
Babe, didn't you have it 10 days ago?
You have to have some structure, all right? I'm planning my life. I need to know when my window is.
Yeah, they're always
okay?
saying is that mistakes happen.
Look,
even
we've got a
underneath
friend.
your nose.
We've got a friend. It happened to him, and it wasn't supposed to happen. And I'm not going to disclose why it wasn't supposed to happen, but it happened to him.
Yeah.
Like he didn't have all the tools, bro. What you
Yeah,
want?
man.
What else you want me to say?
Imagine.
And it still happened without anyone
I know
knowing
two
anything
guys
about
like
it.
that.
You know, so it can always happen.
Whatever.
Let's agree on to disagree on that.
Sure.
Right. So we're gonna have kids. In a perfect world, if you ask me, I'd like to have kids after getting married. You know, but
Couldn't care less.
in today's world, I just like the
What's the
tick the
difference?
box. No, I just like to tick the box.
Sure.
Is follow God's plan. I don't know how you want to call it. Like follow the
steps.
steps.
Yeah,
you know,
get the
like,
government involved.
no.
Well, yeah,
If
that's
you
for
have to, but yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I can't wait to get my signed letter from the municipality that officially says I'm married. Like that's not what I'm saying.
You weren't married before
know?
until they tell you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well,
Look at that stamp.
That's the rules.
That's
You
it.
know, that's the rules.
Yeah, man. We don't make the
It's-
rules, and we just choose if we want to.
We're not against marriage. It's just the whole sort of concept of the government being involved in it.
Of what it's become.
Yeah,
You know?
it's a fucking.
It's another
a
industry,
scam
isn't
at this
it?
point.
It's a
Yeah,
massive industry.
Huge.
My partnership benefits of that industry
Yeah.
every year.
So
that's
do
what
I.
that's
So
where
do
she
I.
works.
We all do.
yeah.
You know,
We all do.
and we live in a destination where people come
Bro.
here to
Bro,
get married, and
people
they love it.
They love it here.
They love
it's
it.
paradise,
Yeah,
bro. They
yeah.
don't even know. They come here and they're like, "Is this winter?
Is
And we're
this
like,
every day
Yeah.
for you? Like,
You know what else? When our families come from the UK, bro, they forget that we're working.
Yep.
yes,
Right?
yes.
So they think we're just living
We're just
a
like,
holiday
yeah,
life
on a
every day.
beach
Like,
every
I'm
day
like, bro. So
with
they're
a
like,
cocktail in
so
our
do you
hand."
want to meet, bro? I need a month's notice.
Yeah.
I need to book some time off for you. I'm working in this holiday environment. In fact, it's the busiest time of the year
Exactly.
for
That's
me.
what I was going to say. They
Like-
come when they have time off, which is the complete opposite for us. That's our busy
complete.
season.
And it's the least enjoyable time of the year
For
as well.
us, yes.
Oh, bro.
Because you're not chilling in a warm country anymore.
can't chill,
You're
bro.
working hard
Yep.
in a hot country.
Yep, and it
That's
don't
a
matter what
big-
job you're doing. There's different side effects of it. You know, if
Oh,
you're sitting in
yeah.
an office in aircon all day and then you go outside, you're like, whoa.
Bro, I have to take.
So when you get back into the office, you're like,
I
you
have
get sleepy.
I have to take 3 shirts with me at
Yeah,
work
I
because
bet-
of armpit sweat.
Yeah,
And
I
this
have a
is
problem that neither of
now.
you get.
What, your head? You've got sweat falling into your
Bro,
eyes.
especially when it's freshly shaved, yeah?
Yeah.
And as soon as because my pores are all open, yeah?
Does it sting?
No, it's not so much it stings, but it's it just falls. Because there's nothing to soak it up. So it's just dripping all over my face. I'm
that's
walking
why
around
you've
with
got
a towel.
bushy eyebrows, bruv. That's what, it's the whole, it's
bushy.
like a bandana.
You're supposed to have, it's not women's eyebrows, bro.
Listen, I'll speak to my stylist, all right?
You're not
I'll
a
trim them down a
woman
bit.
saying to a man he's got bushy eyebrows is
It's a
okay.
good-
You're the one that plays with my eyebrows.
Yeah, I make them less bushier.
Some people like bushy, Andoni, all right? It's-
Exactly, that's what.
Yeah, some people...
You're contradicting yourself here, bro. Like,
This is my eyebrows.
He's bipolar, bro. Like, he
I don't
just,
have bushy eyebrows,
he just
but they're nice.
switched. He just
When they're bushy.
They're not
like,
bushy,
switched
but
on
I'm
me.
saying some people, if you consider these bushy, some people will consider that nice.
Just careful in the forest. Don't catch on fire, bro. Like,
Yeah, so the other thing I saw is this guy, he made like a jungle gym in his house for his kid.
Nice.
And I'm like, bro, we just had those.
Ninja Warrior
You didn't
style.
need that in your house
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
just get on a bike,
Run out.
20 minutes on
Yeah.
a bike, and go
You
to
know what we
one of
didn't
those
have?
places.
We didn't have the
Surface.
soft landing surface that these kids have.
Ah,
Yeah. You used to feel that shit.
Oh, yeah.
You had battle scars.
But that's why
yes.
you didn't fall.
yes.
Well, but
If you did one time,
You fall.
Everyone falls.
falls.
But
And
after-
everyone's knees have scars,
Yep.
elbows, hands,
going
broken
home,
stuff.
picking some rocks out
you know?
your
Yeah.
forearms.
Oh yeah, remember that? They were deep, bro, like little pebbles in your hands.
Oh,
you know?
bro.
You could see sometimes the cartilage in your knees.
Were we the last generation
know?
of a standard, regular, everyone was doing the same thing, bike riding, football outside?
We were right on the introduction of the tech that is taking over today's life.
Yes.
So we weren't fully immersed in that yet. That was all new for us.
It still exists out there, unfortunately.
No, I said
not
everyone's
as
doing it.
in poor countries.
Were we the
Yeah.
last generation that everyone was doing it? That's what I'm trying to say.
Probably.
Maybe even
this
one
part of
before
the
us.
world. No,
Maybe one even
yeah,
before
this
us.
part of the world. Because in the States, when we was kids, they were all not doing that anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? They were Chuck
So
E.
that
Cheese.
kind of finished
They
late
were going to
80s
Chuck E. Cheese
generation.
and stuff. You know, so yeah. 80s, it was everyone was doing it.
Yeah.
80s, 90s, beginning of the 90s, just as much. And then end of 90s.
Bro, do you remember
it
the
all just
excitement
switched.
of coming home after school and you couldn't wait to go out and meet your mates somewhere?
Yeah, you couldn't wait for half two.
And you all knew where you're gonna be. There was no texting. There was no like.
No.
It was the best feeling ever that you're gonna go outside and you don't know who you're gonna see.
Bro, I
but you
used to-
do. You're gonna see everyone. You're gonna meet at a place, and that's gonna be it. You know where are you gonna stop? Where you see where all the bikes are laying down on the floor.
Ours was the park.
That's where everyone is. It's
There
either
was
the
a park.
park or the coffee place,
Yep.
which was for kids or whatever. You know, and it was just.
And
it could be one bench in a good area. Like that's where we hang out.
Yeah.
At that bench.
It's our bench. We got our
Yeah,
initials on that.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
everybody had the stuff on there, yeah. And on Fridays you'd go to, for us specifically, McDonald's, but I think everyone in the world had a location like this. It was for the bikes, the bike racing, the motorbike
the
racing.
motorbike. The
and
scooters,
the
they were
scooters,
basically
they weren't heavy
50
bikes.
50cc, bro, but you know.
Yeah.
Fucking mosquito bikes.
That's it.
So you had a bunch of 15, 16, 17-year-olds on these scooters racing and
And the
fucking around.
younger
and-
ones used to turn up with bicycles.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
Putting
really
bottles
cool,
on.
man.
you
It was
know,
really
it was
cool.
nice times. And then I remember the day that stopped. The fucking cops brought a platform thing and they rounded up all the bikes, bro.
Oh, bro, do you
they
remember that?
rounded up all the bikes.
They
and
got the
everyone was just
rescue line.
standing there, just watching the childhood fade
Bro,
away,
we-
bro.
because
Like,
the work
We're
they
talking
put
about-
into that bike.
We're talking
for
about
them,
200
you know?
bikes, bruv.
bro, it was crazy.
Confiscated.
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 Yeah. VF, you know.
You know?
What was that word you said?
Confiscated.
Condom skated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Convict. What?
So yeah, well, it was McDonald's. Before that, it was the bowling and cinema.
We didn't have a mall.
Yeah,
for
you're
a
right.
long
Sorry,
time.
let's disclosure. The mall came to us 7 years after our childhood ended.
Yeah, we were adults.
2012,
Something like that.
13.
Yeah.
We didn't have a mall in our city until 2013, boys
Yeah.
and girls.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
had
yeah.
to drive to another city to buy a shirt.
We had to go.
Yeah.
We had to go through a financial crisis to get a mall. Like
Basically.
2008
Yeah.
had to go, come and go, for us to get a mall. You know what I mean?
And we've got a nice mall.
It's nice.
Site.
Yeah,
Site.
site. It's good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's
enough.
enjoying it now. And all of a sudden, summer's too hot. Everyone's going there because of the air conditioning unit.
Yep. So it's killed all the other small
I mean, go
businesses.
to the beach.
Yeah. But my theory was malls should be just for countries like Canada, where
Where it's
if you're
cold.
outside, you could die of hypothermia.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You have
The
like
mall-
a shelter.
the
you
mall
mean?
should
yeah,
be
shelter, like, you know.
The mall should be spreaded. If you want to make a joint with all the fast food places, like a mini mall,
And
couple
an
of-
outdoor
Yeah.
with shade, trees, umbrellas, I don't know. Do something about
make
the
an
shades.
area where it's all the fast food joints, because that's what a mall is, bro.
Yeah.
It's fast food joints.
But to be fair,
And
you
some
see
clothes.
countries like Dubai, they have nothing outdoor. everything's indoors.
Well, death.
'cause
you
that's
die
just too
outside,
much.
yeah.
Yeah, that's just too much warmth.
Yeah,
you know,
but arguably, bro, June, July, August.
it's kind of
we're
the
in
same here. We're in
shit,
the
bro.
same fucking
Well, we're
boat.
not though. We're really hot, but we're not.
Some days,
We're not desert hot.
some days we are.
Did you see them flood the other day?
Oh my God, what is happening in Dubai,
I'll
bro?
tell you what's happening.
I
They
know
did
what's
that
happening.
to themselves.
No. Yeah.
It's artificial
This is
rain.
what
Yeah.
happens, bro. No, it's not that this time. But this is what happens when you... There's a reason why for hundreds of thousands of years, no civilization developed there. Right? There's a reason for that because it's...
Things die there.
So when you force a city somewhere, there's going to be some natural disasters. Even though they control the weather. They've been doing that, by the way, since the 80s. This isn't nothing new.
I think they kind of fucked with that in combination with no proper drainage because we don't need it.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
What's the tallest building in the world?
Burj Khalifa?
Burj Khalifa. Do
Yeah.
you know how they get rid of their...
Oh, the dump trucks fucking...
They have no...
sewage.
They have no sewage system.
Yeah.
What?
They send trucks every day, bro, to
Take the poo-poo
take
away.
the shit out and drive it away because they don't have
It's
a
on
sewage
sand,
system.
bro. It's just miles of sand.
Yeah,
And by
man.
the way,
Why?
interesting enough,
'Cause they
it's
can
not
afford it.
anchored into... There's no concrete.
Bro, it's literally just on the side. It
It's
can't be.
sitting on a platform where it spreads its limbs, right? So it's actually working
balances the weight.
100% on fucking friction. And it's the tallest building in the world. Do you know what it took?
I'm not an engineer. I
I've
assume
seen-
this shit's safe.
Bro.
Like they've worked it out, obviously.
Bro, there's no solid
Base.
Foundation.
on that building.
And maybe that's what you need to do if you're building on sand. You know?
It needs to be
it's-
flexible.
And it works.
You know?
It
Yeah.
literally is working 100% and it's more efficient than any other building in the world.
My favorite engineering is Japanese.
Yeah, I was
with
gonna
the
say
wood.
that, because
With the
Oh,
wood
bro,
stuff,
that's
bro.
just-
Because they're like
They're earthquake
everything,
heavy. Yeah.
everything.
It's actually made to do this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
no
Move with
nails, no nails, no metal,
No
to build-
maintenance.
no metal
Bro,
to
it's
build a
just
house.
wood, and they just it's like a puzzle for they just
Yeah,
fit
yeah,
in
yeah.
it,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
so
yeah.
solid.
And
It's
you know?
amazing.
Such
It's
an old
amazing.
technology, bro.
And I think
still-
the Swedes took that
with the boats.
and
And
like,
made
no,
IKEA.
they're making modern.
Well, that's what they ended up to, yeah.
No, they're making modern architecture, the Swedes, but with Japanese engineering.
Right.
So they're making new homes with that style, right? Which
Bro,
is beautiful.
NASA's using Japanese shit. You know
The
they're
origami, yeah, to open up their fucking sails
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah. It's
Wow,
great
man.
stuff. The Asian culture is lost to the Western world, bro, and it's such a shame.
yeah, we
Nice.
thought,
You
bro,
know?
they've been doing it longer than anyone
Yeah,
else,
they've been there forever.
and we think
Even the
that we're
Greeks are like,
That's interesting. Gunpowder, yeah, bring it over. Like, what do you mean fireworks? Let's make cannons, motherfucker. I'm gonna blow this shit up. And the Asians are like, no, man, it's
so
just
wait,
to
I
be
can
pretty.
stand
No,
here
man. They-
and blow something up over there.
Yeah.
And they're like, with no rocks.
No rocks.
Ooh.
Bro, yeah, but how did they come up with that? Like, I really hate that dude way over there.
Vengeance. That's
How am I
you
gonna
come
get
up.
to him? How am I gonna get to that dude?
No,
way
no,
over
it's
there?
discovering gunpowder first.
Well, yeah.
So someone lost something and a limb by accident while they were fucking doing something.
Yeah,
and it just exploded.
Yeah, just
Someone
hitting
saw
rocks.
that. They done tests on it probably for generations. I don't know. And one day they put a cup like that and it just flew up. Probably, right?
Something like that,
Something
yeah.
like that.
And they were like,
because
whoa.
we used to do that with
Yeah, of
firecrackers
course,
when we were
of course.
kids. Every Easter.
Those
Remember?
fucking-
And you put a bucket on top and blow it up and it just pops.
We used to make them with matches.
Yeah, just get the...
And you got to get it
Yeah,
tight.
you gotta take it off.
And then you throw it and it goes...
hey, you just made an explosion. Like
Yeah.
times that 10 times and you can blow
If
up
a
a car.
6-year-old can figure out how to make something to make a bang, like imagine what you can do if you develop that for the rest of your
Yeah,
life.
if he's doing that for 20 years straight.
There's
like,
a career for that.
Yeah. Oh, we used to have some kids we used to call them pipe bombs in the bathrooms.
They literally
in the
were
school.
pipe
They
bombs.
were. it's what the...
Why
No, I
did
can't
we
say
have?
that. No, I can't
say
Why
that.
did we have access to these substances?
Because
We
it was
shouldn't have.
unregulated.
Yeah.
At the time. It's,
There's lots of shit we did.
Yeah.
But at least we weren't stupid enough to just, eat
Yeah, we
laundry
still
detergent
got
and shit,
everything.
You know?
Yeah, so it was fun. It was fun.
Good times.
But every year would get the police come to the school and talk to us about the dangers.
Just show us a bunch of
and
hands
show
with no
us
fingers.
Yep, that
we
was.
were kids. That was fucked up.
Yeah. Hey,
They
Well,
were showing
hey,
us
are you-
amputated,
Are
mutilated.
you missing any fingers?
No.
So it worked.
It does,
I mean,
it does work.
It kind of works
Does
if
work.
you have. Yeah, but
I stopped using
listen,
them.
You know
for,
what, they
for the
prob-
people with a bit of sense, they weren't in that much danger anyway. The ones that were willing to do it.
an explosive might blow up when you don't want it to, bro. Just like getting pregnant.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those. It's explosive.
It's no accident.
I think maybe C4 is the only controlled like that you know it's
Version
not
of
going to
it.
blow up unless you do something specific to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, but
We're not explosive people.
no, that works both ways.
Yeah.
And bike rides, I remember falling off my bike many times. I broke
So-
hands on my bikes.
I'm going round the block, right? This way. And my brother's coming this way. And
with
we're
a
both-
bike?
Yeah, and we're both on the same side of the road.
Crashed.
Of course.
Well,
He was on the wrong side of the road, bro.
are you still on it? You still haven't resolved it.
No.
Okay. You haven't come to the conclusion that you were both in
Do
the
you
wrong.
know the chances of two bike in a double lane road hitting each other?
Did you not see each other coming?
No, it was right on the corner because he was on my side of the road. He should have been on the opposite.
Wait, what's
If I was a car,
What
he would have
side
been
of the
dead.
road?
what's
were
the
you on?
correct side of the road when you're on a bike, in your opinion?
Don't say left or right. Just the cars are coming towards you or going past you.
I'm going with the cars.
I
no,
disagree.
wrong way around.
I disagree.
You
with
should
that.
see the oncoming traffic. That's the right way.
On a corner.
Everywhere.
No, in general, if I'm driving on a straight road, I should be going in the opposite flow than the car.
So you're telling me
It's better
so,
to-
so
we
you're
had this
telling me you're
conversation
coming.
before.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me you're coming down a road, right?
Yeah.
In the opposite lane, and you're in the middle of the road.
No.
no.
I'm
Right.
on
No.
the side of the
No,
road.
So that's what I'm saying. He's in the middle of the road. If I
Okay,
was
well,
a
then
car, he would have been dead.
Well,
Fair enough.
No, don't be in the middle of the road.
But in general, when
Right.
you're on the side of
Right.
the road,
We were
you
both
should-
in the middle of the road.
No,
So-
nobody should be in the
We
middle of the road
shouldn't.
on the bike.
I know that,
Like-
but at least I know that no one's gonna come in front of me by surprise and hit me
Because you're in the middle of the road,
because I'm in my side.
you know? But if you're on the sidewalk,
No, if I'm going
bike lane.
if I'm going on a distance and I'm going somewhere far away, yeah, I'm on the opposite lane, seeing who's coming.
yeah. And not everyone agrees with that, by the way. Not everyone agrees with that. My stepdad, which is a driving instructor, he says, no, that is completely wrong. You should be going with the flow of traffic. And my argument to him is...
But I can't see
but
them coming.
Yeah, anybody can come and hit me from the back and I
you
have,
have no
no
warning.
saying in that conversation.
Yeah.
If I'm going with the flow. Whereas if I'm going against the traffic, it's my choice if I'm going to get hit or not. Because at the end of the day, I can just choose to do this and
just
fall
fall
down,
down, exactly.
away from the car.
But it's the same
You
when
know?
you're walking, though, as well. As a pedestrian.
As a pedestrian.
You want to see the cars coming towards you,
I
not
agree.
behind you.
I agree. Now, if
I
you're
don't
in
trust people.
Now, if you're in Amsterdam,
Yeah.
okay, where the system is
There's
so
a
perfect,
whole system.
where the
yeah.
system, but it's a perfect system as
Yeah.
well. It works. Then I'll understand the argument of going with the flow of traffic, right?
Because
You are the traffic.
Yeah, you're more than the cars.
You
Your
know?
priority is higher than theirs.
But where we from,
no,
I want to know who I'm dealing with when I'm riding my bike. I want to see who's coming.
And first of all, we hear about all these fucking cyclists getting hit and injured. I've seen just where I work, just on that road, 3 or 4 incidents over the years, of cyclists. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a road for people to be
Getting
cycling.
hit.
Well,
Getting hit
To
or
be
falling
honest, bro,
down
if you're
or-
gonna be on the main road, I think you should go with the
Yeah,
flow
but
of traffic,
where we are,
and you should have a mirror.
but where we are in our country, it's not exactly bike accessible,
Friendly.
So we don't have, and even where we do have bike lanes, they're crap. Like they're not really, they're like a pavement.
No, they just stop.
yeah, it doesn't just continue
There's
with
one,
the road,
there's
it
one
just
close
stops.
to my house, right? It's really nice, and then there's just a mountain.
It just stops existing.
There's just a mountain. It's like
You
goes
can go
nowhere.
this straight road and
some
then that's
Donald
it.
Duck shit, bro.
It goes nowhere.
Just
you know?
stops like.
But it's the cockiness of bike riders as well. The other guy,
Yeah.
he was in the middle of the fucking roundabout, bro. He was in the middle of the 2 lanes, right? At the mall, the big roundabout. And as he's turning, he fell by himself. Nobody,
He panicked.
He's just
stressed
he was
himself out.
cocky.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just gonna go. He had those thin tires, and he just turned it a bit too much, and he just fell on his face. So I got off. I picked him up, took him to the sidewalk.
scooped
Are
him
you
up?
okay? He's like, yeah, and I left.
I thought you were going to say I put him on the side, run over him properly.
No. He wasn't a kid. What? Is that? Whoa,
Okay.
whoa,
Okay.
relax.
Anyway, bye.
Yeah. So
So yeah, man, being a kid,
good times. I enjoyed my childhood.
I remember my sister's when she was turning 16, right? And my mum, tried UK influence, tried to give her like a sweet 16 party. And it was just a house party. But for over here, it was,
A big deal.
yeah, because there was boys. And back then, that's basically what it is. There was boys and this and that. There was a disco ball.
What?
Things are official now.
A disco ball.
It's a party now.
There were those jeans that were flowing. I bet you. And half of them were destroyed at the back.
Bell bottom jeans.
Yeah.
A whole CD player in your pocket.
They were huge.
You ripped
The
your
Walkman.
pants. It doesn't matter. But
A
I'm holding
CD
this.
player.
Anyway, and I remember like me and my brother were there sitting on the stairs, looking, and I remember I was holding a flashlight doing this just for effects. But yeah, so it was a very embarrassing time for my sister because, being 16 in her generation wasn't like 16-year-old girls now.
Yeah.
They were very undeveloped. Their hair was all over the place. They were lost with their dress code. Some of them weren't allowed makeup. They weren't allowed their piercings or, stuff like that. They weren't allowed to wear a certain type of, I don't know what they call it today.
Clothes?
Cloth.
It
It was a bit more controlled. Who's coming? What drinks are going to be available?
Alcohol.
Alcohol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So there was all these things. So I think now the kids, they've got it a lot easier, bro. Like with their birthdays can be anything they want, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Wait.
One of my colleagues, this is what she's doing for her kid. She's taking him to Madrid to watch a football match.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
but to be honest,
Awesome.
things have got a lot more expensive over the years, but tickets are something that are a bit cheaper.
Is it?
No,
They can be.
It's easier for people to make money as well.
Yes, it
That's
is.
that's the difference here. I think
like for our parents to go to
to
another
be someone that can afford that you had to be generational wealth.
Yeah, because
you couldn't really
there was
be-
no £13 tickets though back then, bro.
No.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. There wasn't Ryanair.
Yeah, or whatever.
Yeah.
Traveling was more expensive.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's what I mean.
But once you get there,
No, it was a lot cheaper.
yeah.
Life was
but,
cheaper.
but traveling was fucking expensive.
Well, was, yeah.
Traveling was for in the beginning.
To
if you
travel
look-
with your family, mate.
if you look at aeroplanes from back in the
pay
day,
for 5-6 people.
they're all suited up
Where they were
Right?
proper
Yeah.
planes.
because it was a rich person thing.
Yeah, you're going way back though. You're going to the 70s. That was
Yeah,
so
that's
much
what I'm
our
saying.
time. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So they made it cheaper to be more convenient for everyone.
Yeah, it became cheaper with the improvement of technology.
But anyway, going back to, have you guys had an embarrassing birthday or something that is worth mentioning? Like, have you had anything
my life is
sad
an
or embarrassing happen to you?
My life.
I done something really bad to my brother when it was his birthday, and the reason I will share this story is because it was all right in the end. But in the beginning, I was a right little shit.
Okay.
We'll be the judge of this.
No. There's no. It's either you're a little bit of a dick or you're a lot. There's no.
All right, well, let's see.
All right. So it was his birthday, right? And he had a house party, and we were about. If he was 13, I was about 11 at the time. Maybe a little bit younger, a little bit older. I don't know. No, 13 is the maximum age this would be. So he's waiting, right? He's having a house party at our house when we were kids, and he's waiting on people to come. And I can see him; he's getting anxious because no one's turning up, right?
That was
And
my worst fear.
I know.
Yeah, I'm the youngest brother, so of course I had to fuck with him. I don't even know if he remembers this. Probably does deep down in his soul. But anyway,
Blocked it off.
It's what he thinks when he's drunk.
yeah. I can't believe you've done that, man.
That's why he doesn't drink.
Don't drink no more, bro. I ain't seen him since. No, I'm joking. So I saw that the time was great. The pizzas arrived.
And no one's there yet.
No one's here. So what do? I see him. He's sitting, and every sound he hears, he's getting excited. Yeah, like a dog.
Someone's here.
Like a meerkat.
So, bro, I creep out the back door and I come in the front, and I
You dick. You are a dick.
I knock the door, and he opens the door with the biggest smile, and I'm like, the reason I'm sharing this is because no one turned up until one guy turned up and 11 girls.
Very
What?
nice.
And I was like,
My brother wins.
this story,
My brother's cool.
I can't take the piss out.
So that's why they all came together.
But you
'cause
know-
there were
Yeah, because it
girls.
was all the girls
Yeah.
together, coming
Yeah,
together,
yeah,
probably in two cars. Yeah.
But you know what? Do you remember the days where if he was 16, that would have been super cool.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
13, it's like, hey, where's the dudes at? Like,
Yeah. Why are you such
so
a
it was
loser?
mixed emotions for him.
Oh, yeah.
It was mixed emotions for him. But me being me, I was like, bro, there's 11 girls here, like, and they're all like,
And they're all...
I was like, you win.
They're here for a good
so
time.
that's why I'm sharing that story, But yeah, going
that
on
sounds
to-
like a win to me.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a bragging
it's definitely
party.
a win, bro.
You know, I had a party and all the girls came.
So going on to some embarrassing or sad birthday stories, right?
Yeah.
Again, ask Reddit, yeah? Everything was going well until I sat down with an open birthday badge in my trousers pocket. The pinner pierced my testicles and I had to go
Come on, man.
to the emergency room.
No, bro. Dude.
So he was
Like,
having,
not just the skin, the actual egg. Like,
bro,
fuck.
he was having fun, right? He says here, everything was going well until I sat down with an open birthday badge in my trousers pocket. The pinner pierced my testicle and I had to go to the A&E.
Bro, pierced, man. That's
Yeah.
like, it's gone in.
Yeah, man.
Those needles are like
that
this
is
long.
horrible, man.
So that's how we started
Anything to
this.
do with testicles is horrible. Fuck, I hate
Or
my
anything-
imagination
yeah,
sometimes,
bro.
bro. Like,
That's
honestly.
why, you know what? The older we get, bro, the more we imagine things because we've seen more things.
You know? Yeah.
And like, I can't
No,
even
because
watch.
that can so happen.
It can so happen, bro.
You put it in your pocket thinking like that it's locked
Wait,
in.
have you ever had those almost moments and you're so grateful?
Yeah,
Every day.
Yeah, every
Eh,
day.
bro,
Yeah, every now
once
and
in a
then.
while,
Yeah,
I remind
yeah,
myself,
yeah.
you know what?
That could have been a lot worse.
Acknowledge your luck right now.
Yeah.
Right. On my 10th birthday, I received a total of $200 from my friends.
Very nice.
My neighbor had those electric pocket rockets that I always wanted for myself. So me and my mum went to the store and finally bought it. But when my dad saw it later that day, he said, "What the fuck is this shit? Return it now." Eventually, he returned it and kept the money for himself.
Oh no, douchebag!
What a dick it says here.
Come on, Dad.
It says he wanted a pocket rocket and instead he...
What's a pocket rocket?
I don't know.
anyway?
I've got one now, though.
You've got one now. Why?
All right, bro.
Why would you have one now?
The pocket rocket?
To me, that's screaming, "I'm hard now."
To me, that's screaming you've got a pocket-sized dick.
Pocket rocket sized.
You know, because it's a rocket. It implies
It's like Toy Story.
There's
you know,
thrust in
it's-
there.
Toy Story, the big one.
the big one.
How free... You know, I never knew the Hook was a prostitute.
Yeah.
She's a prostitute. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I had to grow up and be like, wait a minute. She's trying to lure him in with her sexy legs. Mm-hmm. Anyway, worked for me. No.
Okay.
My family paid for me and my girlfriend at the time to go out for a really expensive meal for my 21st birthday.
25th.
25th.
Was it Mike
yeah.
Tyson's birthday?
Mike Tyson's birthday.
Yeah.
On my 21st birthday. The entire meal came to $300. She broke up with me as I was driving her back home.
What? Why?
Wait, because his parents.
No, like that was she was gonna do that anyway.
But she wanted to have a good time
so
first.
he's like making a statement
Oh.
here that yeah.
Bro,
So listen to this.
she. Oh no! On his
Why
birthday.
on his birthday? Yeah, like
I know, bro.
Why did she go? in the first place.
For
Come
the-
on,
for the
lady.
300
I
euro
know,
meal.
but that's so bad and
Bro,
evil.
Imagine, right? No, you know what the fact is here? That his parents paid for it. So imagine he comes back. His mum and dad want to know.
Yeah, how was it?
How was it?
Amazing.
That's the funny part. That he didn't pay for a nice dinner and then she broke up with him on his birthday. It's the whole fact that his parents paid for it. He had to come home and explain to Yeah, anyway.
I bet you the dad didn't say anything, just turned around and left.
Yep.
Is that and didn't just pay $300 for this.
This never happened.
Yeah, this never happened, exactly. Because what, am I gonna shout at him for getting broken up with? Or, get the money off her? I just lost $300 for nothing.
Yep.
For nothing. She dumped him.
Life lesson?
Yeah. Should have gotten him a scooter or something.
You know what? There's some guys that just don't know that their girlfriends don't want them. Half my childhood, my birthday usually came a week after my first report card. This would so be me, bro. If my report card came any close to my birthday, my birthday usually came a week after my first report card, and I got punished as a result with either no birthday or a bitter birthday.
Oof.
With just
Bit
me
harsh.
and my parents who would stare at me disappointedly, or my mother was drunk and forgot.
Sounds like a fun party.
My birthday since then has never been pretty good.
That's sad.
Yeah, man.
Sad.
It's just sad.
Because
Is that the end of it? There's no
yeah,
punchline.
that was it.
here.
That's sad.
It
That's a
says-
sad
It
story.
says, have you told your parents that they're horrible people? If not, you should.
Yeah.
If not, we
That's
could-
harsh.
Yeah, it is.
Jesus. She would be drunk and forget. It had nothing to do with his report card.
No.
It was just an excuse.
21st birthday, got dumped, went to a bar alone, got drunk, cried, walked home in the rain. No joke.
Hey, yes. If he's American, it was his first time being
Bro,
legally able to buy alcohol.
but
Yeah,
you
but
know
that
what?
was the best case scenario
Shall I
for
tell
him.
you what?
He's had before.
Shall I tell you what the
What,
saddest part is about this?
What?
In my opinion, that he's 21. If he was 31, it's like, he's a dude, bro. He's going through shit. It's normal. But at 21, bro, you're too young to feel that kind
Yeah.
of...
Life has not knocked you down yet.
You ain't got one guy, bro, to
Just go out and have a good
if you're
time.
31 and you're alone, it's probably your
Dude,
choice.
just go
No,
to...
but again, there would be a bit of a shame. You just got dumped. I'm like, I don't want to go see
Go
my
to a
mates
strip
because, I'm not going to go see my mates because I have to tell them I just got dumped. It's embarrassing. So maybe just fuck it. I'm legally able to go by myself in a bar now and just have a drink. I'm going to do that. And he got shit-faced.
Maybe he wanted to do that deep down.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm
Maybe
going
he had no
to
friends.
read a bunch and then...
had no friends.
Yeah.
My birthday's at the very
That
end of
first month.
January. So often this coincidence with the Super Bowl.
This coincides. Do it again.
Coincides.
Yeah.
That's a
Fuck,
word.
I would never read that word.
That's the word.
16th birthday was going to be a Super Bowl party. Gave out a ton of invites, paper and verbal. Had a bunch of people say they would swing by either for the whole thing or for the first half. Blah, 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 blah. Put out snacks, had the game on the big screen, only had 2 people show up, and they didn't even come inside. They just dropped off a small cake on their way to a different Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
At halftime, I finally gave up hope and that anyone else was showing up, and then told my mom to put the snacks away. I was going to bed.
Hey, I would have had a good time by myself. Just
Bro,
there.
but you know what a Super Bowl
it's a
party
huge thing
is?
for them. It's a huge
I don't
thing,
care
right?
whose birthday it is, bro. Your birthday has no priority.
Might as well be
today's-
Christmas.
Yeah, it's
Bro, it's
zero
the-
priority.
Probably
For
worse.
football fans, normal football, not American football. No. The rest of the world football.
Okay.
It's the equivalent of the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing's
Yeah.
going on today.
No, that's it.
But if I was in America, I would love that because it becomes a competition of households. If you're, let's say, 5 mates.
Yeah, who has the best
Someone,
party?
one of you
gonna try and
has the
outdo.
best house, the best patio, the best barbecue.
They do it with
the
Christmas lights
yeah.
too.
So I would love that shit. Like,
Yeah,
For
you
sure.
know?
I mean, it's way over the top, this whole thing.
No, it's
But
just a
not-
great
it's-
excuse
exactly,
to barbecue.
Exactly.
It's not even about the fucking NFL.
I would do it even not watch the game.
It's not
But
about the game.
Half the people do that.
Yeah.
Right, let's
They're
say-
not there
let's-
for the game.
Let's say Brazil's playing England. Even though I'm not a big football fan, I am, but I'm not in comparison to the scales that's out there.
You're not.
I would love to host that. If I had a great fuck the match, like I would watch it and I would care who's winning and this and that. But I know that that's the main attraction, and we can do everything else too.
Yeah. It's like that episode from
How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother, where he goes
With
to
the
his
wings.
dad's, where he goes to his dad's grave, and everyone just gathers round to watch the game.
Oh, that
but
episode,
it's not
okay.
really to watch the game. It's just to be there with food.
Yeah, it's just the
have
occasion.
a burger, have a, I love that shit, bro. I love that shit.
This one's a bit. Choose if I don't know. We'll see. My birthday, September 11th.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude.
Well, that
Now
was
I
ruined for her.
celebrate it the day after.
Yeah.
Says underneath.
I would probably,
Bro.
if I was in America, I would probably go and like
Yeah.
legally change
I
that.
would do
as
it
a
the day
can't change
before.
your
I mean, they have to give her an exception. Come on,
Oh,
you
yeah,
ruined my
fair
life.
Listen to this. My cousin was born on 9/11, right after the second tower fell.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Well, that's not what you want to remember on your birthday.
Do you know what I
No.
mean, bro?
No.
What time? Oh, that
you know
time.
when the second tower fell? Yeah.
Right
As
then.
soon as that stopped.
Again, just lie about your birthday.
Says here you're not friends with her, right?
Now your birthday's on the 12th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not even a day before. A day after. You know?
I turned 22 in my first year of living in Canada. I didn't have many friends yet. Those friends I did have were students and had gone home for the holidays. And my family back in New Zealand, NZ.
New Zealand,
Yeah. Either forgot or just didn't call. I lived alone, so I spent the day in bed drinking whiskey and watching TV. Now, this
Could
is
be a
why I
good
like
party
this
for some
one,
people.
because of the comments. I spent the day in bed drinking whiskey and watching TV. I did that for my first Christmas in London. It wasn't a really bad day. Whiskey is good for alone birthdays.
Yes.
Next time, call me up. I'll bring whiskey so we can have a double whiskey.
I think this guy
People are
likes
just
whiskey.
being sad together.
Yeah. Well, that's what it's about, though, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
I think he was half right, that last comment. Whiskey is great if you're by yourself.
It is.
I don't
It's a
think
sad
whiskey
drink.
is good if if
I ain't
there's
drinking
other
vodka
people.
Red Bull alone.
If there's other people though.
I ain't
yeah.
partying alone, bro.
Yeah.
I threw up in a ball pit at Chuck. Okay. I threw up in a ball pit at Chuck E. Cheese on my 5th birthday. It was one of those mostly liquid ones, so there was no
Evidence.
salvation for the rest of the kids in there. Comments. I still go in ball pits when I see them, but I won't anymore. My
Yep.
dear God.
Yep.
It's like,
Why
You
do you
can-
still go in ball pits
yeah, exactly.
as an adult?
And he wrote, someone answered him.
yeah.
If it's an adult ball pit, I'll take it.
Why is
was
there-
gonna
But
say,
if
like,
there's
if you
children
have-
in there,
if you
step
have-
outside,
Yeah,
sir.
obviously.
There's adult ball
obviously.
pits.
But I'm saying, like,
If there's
you're
adult.
saying you wouldn't have fun if I just took you somewhere, massive warehouse, yeah, and it's
Yes.
just got
Yes.
fucking ball pits, like massive ones.
That's fine.
Yeah, like
But your everyday ball pit is for kids.
Yes.
Why are you
Yes.
going into kids' ball pits?
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
my point here.
yeah. That's
Anyway,
some,
so the
some
comment,
creepy
listen, it
shit.
says,
Yeah.
I still go into ball pits when I see them, but I won't anymore. My dear God. And it says underneath, you can join my birthday in the ball pits.
There's always
bro.
there's always someone.
There's
isn't it?
always someone.
Always.
Always someone. It's okay.
My wife
usually
was
me.
birthday guy. My wife was acting suspicious. She was closing windows on her computer whenever I glanced over. She was keeping secrets. She was being gone at mysterious times. I was worried that she was cheating. So I did some snooping. It turns out she was throwing me a surprise party in my home state with all my closest friends who haven't seen me in years. And also she's having an affair.
Oh, hey, hey. So this guy, he's gonna have the party first.
Yep.
Oh,
Before
yeah.
he says
And
anything.
tell everyone.
Yeah, he's gonna tell everyone at the party. He's gonna be
At the
like,
end.
you know what? I'm not coming back home with you.
I'm pre-drinking.
I'm staying
for that.
here.
I'm pre-drinking for that.
Yeah.
I'm getting. This is my last one.
He's
then
gonna
I'm
go to a safe
Bro.
place, safe space where his friends are there in a different state.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he's
yeah.
gonna be like, bitch, first hour, get out.
Yeah,
get
man.
out, get out, and he's gonna have a good time. I think that's what's gonna happen
It
there.
depends. He could go really evil.
It could
with
go,
it.
yeah. Oh,
Hell,
yeah.
yeah, of
yeah,
course.
like get some prostitute strippers to come
No,
round.
just
Something.
just string it along. Once you know, that's you have the power now.
No, No, step away.
Okay.
Once you
I'm
know,
saying
like,
if you want to have some
walk away,
if you
bro.
want to have some evil fun, Chris, okay?
If you want to risk going to jail, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, I ain't trying to kill no one. I'm just saying there's ways to get revenge in more creative ways.
Okay.
Than just embarrassing.
Give me an idea. Give me.
No.
Let's see where the scale
This requires planning.
Does it? Okay,
Yes.
so you don't have something off the top
I
of
do,
your
but
head.
I'm not going to start I'm just going to get dark.
Like laxative in her drink.
As one example, yeah. But like somewhere
You guys
like
are petty. Like,
hey, yes, we are.
No, I'm thinking of what
you're
he's trying to
thinking
say.
No. Why
would
you
never do
bother
this.
with her? What?
If she's cheating,
She's cheating
bro.
on me.
Yeah. Don't.
And also
Poke
throwing me
back.
an awesome party.
Chris,
An
we're-
awesome party.
bro,
Yeah,
we're-
but it's very confusing.
You're not having the party. We're talking about a guy who would do such a thing. What would he do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
You wouldn't
know.
even invite her. You wouldn't even have the party. We're talking about
Yes,
that guy
yes.
who would go to that extent, right? To actually invite her.
I think
actually-
he's gonna forgive her if that's the approach you're going. He's like, you know what? She probably
It
feels
was a
sorry.
Good, it was a good party.
It was a good party. Like
There is someone out there that
you
would
know?
do that. Yeah. So listen to this. 10th birthday. My mum got a piñata. My best friend was trying to hit the piñata. On his back swing, he clocked me right in the forehead.
Oh man.
But on his forward swing, he broke the piñata. All my friends saw the candy and immediately rushed to it while I was laying in the ground bleeding with a huge gash right above my eyebrow. I had to go to the hospital with 5 stitches.
Yeah.
So he's on the floor dying
But there's candy.
But that happened.
and his friends got no idea. They're probably stepping all over him.
that
bro.
must have happened really quick.
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah.
So he went backhand, head, piñata, and everyone's running, and this guy's
Yep.
on the floor. Great stuff. I hope they were kids though.
they were, yeah.
Okay.
10th
There's-
birthday.
Okay.
We used to laugh.
Yeah.
That's what you do as a kid when someone gets hurt.
Yeah, the
you
moment
laugh.
you see blood though,
Yeah, that's when it turns dark.
changes. Changes.
Uh,
Some kids couldn't stand the sight
Yeah.
of blood, bro.
How are you with blood on, Donny?
The older I get, the worse it is.
Really?
Yeah,
Mine's
man.
the other way around.
No, when I was young,
I'm
I didn't
getting
give
less.
a fuck. Now I get squeamish. I'm like, "Ugh."
No, I'm all right with blood. I'm all right with most of them, actually.
Yeah, it's because
It's more the smell that
you've
gets
been
me
under
than things.
the knife before. I haven't.
Yeah. I had blood coming out of me.
Yeah, you've
Did
had
you?
a few operations.
Oh.
Yeah, he's had the boob job.
Boob job.
We're not going to go into that because now we're stepping into the area that we're not allowed to step in.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is being a they them.
Yeah.
That area.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There
We're
is-
getting, we're like on thin ice
Yeah.
with it.
Thin ice. Thin ice.
Well, now I decided that I can talk about it, so I'm right.
That's not how that works.
I identify as someone who likes to trash people.
No,
Yeah.
it's like the other guy says, I identify as being the right guy in this conversation.
Yep.
Fight me.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
Anyway.
your argument.
Yeah.
None of this
That's
is,
what you say.
none of this is going in.
We'll see. To some extent. I mean,
Right.
we didn't say anything, did we?
No,
Last
but
one.
like we step, like
We-
it's the next, it's
Yeah,
going.
yeah,
Last
towards
one,
that.
wish me luck.
Good
Oh,
luck.
wow.
Yeah, good luck.
On my 9th birthday, my mum took me and 6 girls from my class to the cinema.
Is she a girl?
I would hope so.
Well,
Otherwise, a
about
really
10
cool
minutes.
guy
Yeah.
or a really gay guy?
There we go
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
This-
About 10
Yeah.
minutes into the movie, she says, "Gonna go get another Coke. You guys want anything?" We said, "No, thanks. We're fine." She doesn't come back. Movie ends and I can't find her in the lobby. The bathroom's outside anywhere. It's dark. I'm miles from home with no way of contacting anyone. And my friends and I are all really scared. I ended up going into a toy shop beside the cinema, crying my eyes out and asking the manager to please help me. He calls the guards, Irish cops, and my friends and I get taken back in to my house in 2 squad cars. My stepdad was
Free taxi.
absolutely horrified to see us coming home like that. I was really upset and not in the mood to celebrate. We did the cake and parents' routine, and my friends' parents picked them up soon after. My mum eventually showed up later that night, drunk as fuck.
Oh, great.
I didn't even bother yelling at her. It was a familiar situation, and I knew there was no point. I cried myself to sleep that night. Then Monday arrived, and the girls had told everyone in our class what happened, and nobody would talk to me.
Wow.
Why? Oh my
And the parents
Because
found
it's
out
kids.
as well. Their parents found out as well. Nobody get invited anymore at my parties. It reminded me that way for the next 3 years of primary school, kids can be cruel. Also, my dad died 8 days before my fourth birthday. My granddad died on my 21st.
Just stop celebrating. It's just another day. Don't even acknowledge it as a birthday.
This guy is looking forward to his birthdays every year.
I wonder who's going to die this year.
I wonder what's going to happen this time.
It's like Phoebe, you can't go to the dentist.
Yeah.
Someone's going to die.
Does that household, the adults, not have friends?
Who knows, bro?
Because, like, if I had any suspicion that your kid's suffering because you're an alcoholic, I'd say something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well...
Forget about the conversation that the husband needs to have with this lady.
Bro.
Or vice versa, depending on the problem, right?
Do you think their friends aren't the same?
Fair. Fucking hell. You know?
We don't know what people are going through. We're not going to judge.
Bro,
No,
you know
that
what?
was
kids,
really shit. and
Kids
lame,
shouldn't pay for it.
No, for sure.
Ever.
For sure.
You know? It's upsetting. It's
It is.
upsetting.
What's the worst punishment that you guys had?
What, worst that affected us or worst in the scale of the world?
In the scale of the
In the
world,
scale
not
of the world,
personal.
I got wooden spoons broken on me, bro, multiple times. But that's not even, I don't think that's worse than some stuff. You
I
know?
know a friend of mine, he got hung on the door where you put your coat.
Yeah.
Where you put your coat.
By his collar?
By his collar.
Okay.
And just left there the whole night.
Yeah. That's
That's pretty decent. Good for your back, I bet.
my dad's brother got tied to a tree, bro, for 2 days.
For 2 days.
But it was, bro, they couldn't control this kid, right?
So
Sometimes,
just tie him on a tree
bro,
and
we're
leave
talking
him.
about life and death here for everyone involved at the end of the day.
Yeah.
There's it was a fisherman and a farmer at the time. There's machinery, there's tools, there's knives, there's
Kids out of
and
control.
there's kids. He had 8 kids, bro.
Is that
You know?
Jimmy?
Not Jimmy. No,
The other
no,
one.
no, yeah. The one that passed away.
In the war.
No, as a kid.
Oh.
Because he saw a bottle of clear liquid
And he drank
and
it.
he downed it.
My uncle-
It was gasoline, bro.
Bro, do you want to hear?
How do you not realize in the first?
It doesn't matter.
Bro,
You're
do you know
kids.
what my great uncle done? My nan's brother. This is weird. He was in the garden, and again there were gardeners back in the day, working the fields. He's in his 80s now, so you understand how long ago this was. There was a lot of seeds where he was, and he was about 4 or 5 years old, and he stuffed his penis full of seeds all around
The skin.
the skin. Yeah, and he made it like
Bulge.
yeah, and you know what my nan done?
Infection.
What?
She had to walk miles away to the factory where his mum worked, to tell her.
This is what
She
he
got
did.
beaten for leaving him.
Unattended.
It's a lose-lose
Whoa.
situation for my nan.
Bro, but
Like,
back in
you
those
don't
days, you
understand.
couldn't fuck around.
No.
man.
No.
It
Bro,
was-
my great-granddad he had 8 kids, right? Most of them are still alive. He's not. He used to line them up in the morning and beat them up just in case they fuck up.
Get it out of the way.
Yeah. Smack them, not beat them up, but smack.
Do you remember you did this 3 years ago? Don't do that today. You remember
Yeah.
this? Don't do that today.
Smack them, because he knows that when he leaves, they're gonna fuck around. So he's already given.
So when he comes home and he's tired, he's
And
just
he
gonna go
also
to bed.
drank petrol or diesel. He drank a tank of it, and they had to go to the hospital and flush his stomach out. He almost died. He's an alcoholic
he was
now,
gonna
by
die.
the way.
He was
Bro,
gonna die.
did he not? How?
It doesn't. You're a kid, and at the time they didn't put the
that
the
shit in it.
smell in.
He has
you know. He what?
Pica.
Pica?
Pica, I think.
Pica?
Yeah. It's this thing where it's a illness where you can eat anything.
Anything.
And you
Don't know.
can, yeah. Literally anything.
Yeah.
Like metal and anything.
Yeah.
And you could just...
Well, dogs have a lot higher pH.
No, that's the pH level.
The pH level.
Yeah,
They have
yeah.
a lot higher pH level, and dogs do, because they
Yeah,
could
they
eat
can
a chew
digest
toy.
it.
Their stomachs.
If I eat a chew toy, there's surgery involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can just,
There's stories about people with
Bro,
this
there's a dog
pica
who's got,
that eat
like-
babies.
he had like 50 golf balls in his stomach, bruv. Yeah. They just
He's walking
Yeah,
around the golf
bro.
course, Chris. Just walk,
golf balls,
Hope so. Otherwise, where'd you
Fucking-
find them?
bro.
just
Anything
walking
you can,
around, munching up.
shoes.
Oh, man.
Dogs just eat anything sometimes, bro.
Oh yeah, they do. They like that. They don't give a shit.
So I think my worst punishment would be my mum used to make us face the wall, and we would act like we're falling asleep, so she feels sorry for us. The other one would probably be
Sit on the stairs.
sit on the stairs was pretty boring, Cold step, your ass is frozen.
You see, those punishments would never work on me because I found a loophole.
Yeah, you just slept.
No. My mother encouraged reading. So if I was ever like in one of those situations, I would just read a book. And she couldn't
Tell you off.
Yeah, she couldn't pull herself together and be like, don't read the book.
Don't entertain
Because she
yourself.
knows reading books is good.
Yeah.
It's good for you.
I would never read a book. That's why.
So that's why you said boring. I'm like, fuck boring.
So
I'll just grab a book and
So
read a
my
book.
thing was basically the worst thing you could do to me when I was a kid was tell me you can't go outside.
Mine was take away my computer or PlayStation or something.
Yeah.
That was my little world.
I never had those. Take away my stuff. Nope. Because it wouldn't work. Did it work? It didn't work. I bet you it didn't work.
Oh, it worked for
Yeah,
me.
exactly. I got violence, bro. Yeah.
I got a little bit of that, but I'm not gonna say it wasn't deserved or it wasn't.
No. I'm no
Like,
hard
and again,
feelings.
it's not like they never hit me like in the face or anything like that.
Bro, she done it a lot less than what her
wasn't
generation
getting
done it
hit
before
too,
that,
really.
and
Russ-
down
Russell
the
Peters.
fucking road. You know
Russell
what I mean?
Peters says, do you know how, like, bro, these fucking ass beatings of today, they're so soft.
They're
bro.
nothing.
They're so soft. He's like, my dad used to beat me and tell me how much worse his beating was.
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
like, let me do this properly.
I know. The one
like-
I-
Yeah, I know which one.
Did you know when I was your age, your grandfather threw me a leopard?
Now that's how bad it was. So this is nothing, like
He's not wrong though. He's not wrong.
Oh, he's getting beaten, and he's like, "This is nothing. Your granddad threw me a leopard." He's like, "Where'd you get a leopard?" He's like, "We were in India, bro. It was full
Just
of
everywhere.
leopards."
we had one just inside the kitchen, like
He threw me a leopard. And I was like, "Oh my god, bro, that's one." It's so true, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like, that's why my dad never beat us, bro, because he
saw, he
goes,
felt.
It goes one way or the other. I
yeah,
reckon
yeah.
you're either going to be the same as your dad or a lot worse. Sorry, or a lot better,
I can't wait for us to have kids and find out if we're gonna hit them.
bro.
Oh, you
know
should
what?
know by now. I think
should know.
You should know by now.
If I haven't hit my dog, I'm not gonna hit my son. You know what I'm saying,
Words should be enough, but sometimes they're not.
bro? My dad looked at me and it was enough.
Yeah, I know, but still.
You know how
Listen,
I operate.
I think more for women, it's more they need it more to actually physically hit boys, especially.
Yeah.
Right. For us to,
to
like
control it.
for us to wake up and be like, oh, okay, shit. Because
The
this
thing
is the
is,
language we understand. We're animals when we're
There
teenagers,
was,
especially.
in my house,
Animals.
with my dad, it was more about respect other than fear. I would hate for my dad to be disappointed in
it
me.
goes hand in
but
hand,
with
though.
my mum, I didn't really care if she was disappointed in me. But with my dad, like, it used to upset me. If I saw his face and he's upset, I'm like, oh, I fucked up, Like, it was important to me to not disappoint my dad. That's how he established it, because he knew if he hit me, I would die. So he found another way to just give me a face, and I'll be like, how did I fuck up?
I think my way is going to be I'm going to be loud. That's going to be my first step. Like my last step is going to be to
I had
give him a smack on the arse.
I
or
had a
something.
very tiny taste of it with my younger brothers. Yeah. And I used something on both of them, and it works till this day, is make them think, rationalize things.
No, I'm
know?
saying when you've tried all your methods,
Yeah.
and nothing's working,
Yeah.
and you want to
Tie him on a tree.
You time on a tree.
exactly
For, like,
couple days.
hey, like, you
They're
almost
free.
killed someone.
Your three brothers are free. Why are you on a tree, bruv?
You're
Like,
doing something wrong.
Something's wrong.
Think about it.
You're the problem.
Yeah, think about it.
Bro, I know a person, and this is because you said tying on a tree. I can't remember. I can't believe I didn't remember this before. Tie him on a tree and put honey on him.
Yeah, no, that's torture.
Okay.
That is war crimes.
That's next week's thing.
Right?
That
Not
is-
even in war you can do that
same
anymore.
generation with your dad, the person I'm talking about, but Balkan.
Balkan. Hey, so they had he was probably in a war.
In front of his friends. That's
Yeah.
the other, because it's a village, isn't it?
Oh, so he should be shot then.
So it's basically like getting stoned.
Okay. Well, what
Yeah,
did
we
he
like
do?
to get
Wait.
stoned.
What did he do?
Thank you. I was hoping one of you would ask.
Because now that you're telling me his friends are watching, he must have done something.
He stole.
Fair enough.
Okay.
In the village, that's a no-no.
All right. I'd pull the fingernail off before I did that to him.
Really?
Yeah, before I tie him to a tree with honey. Yeah, I'll
because
pull a
to
fingernail off.
No, because to the parents,
It's the
to a child,
humiliation.
a 17-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 16-year-old, whatever he was, pain isn't a problem.
Yeah, it's the humiliation.
Humiliation is. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Humiliation is the ultimate price
Yeah.
for anyone at that age. Bro, you should see the boys that come to the barbershop, bro. They think that their haircut determines their success of, you know,
It's
how-
confidence though as well.
Yeah.
It's how you feel.
It's how you feel.
It is. And I was in that, but not to that level. Not if my haircut's not good, I can't talk to her.
Yeah, I've never
Yeah,
had
you know,
that.
like,
Yeah.
I'm still
But-
going to talk to her.
I just chose not to speak to her.
but because
Kira's like, no, I'm going to go home
I
instead.
think they know what
an
the
Xbox
girls
at
are
home.
talking about.
Sorry?
They know they're in the group chats with the judgments and the you know, so they see that one girl is talking about a guy that talked to her, and the way she's speaking about him is like, I never want to be spoken about me like that. You know?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
You know, oh, he was cute, but man, he put a cheap cologne on. Or something very vain or
Yeah.
vague or I
Very
don't know.
insignificant.
Very insignificant, and he's like, "Oh no, I don't ever want that," you know, because now the group chats, they're multi-cultured. They're not just
Yeah.
Multi-gendered.
multi-gendered,
multicultural.
multi-everything. We didn't have that.
No.
You know,
We didn't even have
we didn't
group-
even
we didn't
the
have
phones,
group
yeah.
chats, but now
Our group chat was
yeah.
a
But now,
bench.
if you tell me, bro, I met this girl, she's really funny. I think she's gonna be my friend. I'm gonna put her in our group chat. I'd be like, no, you cannot put her in our group chat.
No. You want to make
know?
another one
Make
and I'll be a
another
part
group.
of it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, but we're not.
No,
what?
no.
You know, doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be reminding people
To like,
to
subscribe,
like,
and all
subscribe, follow us, leave some comments. If you're on Spotify, I put some questions there.
Are you doing it now,
Yeah, because
You letting
we're
people
about
know?
to finish the episode.
Huh.
Yeah, we've been going on for an hour, bro. And tell us if you like this new kind of style. This new style of I don't know.
You haven't explained what the style is.
Just keeping it open, just
Yeah.
general.
So we're just not
It's-
doing segments as much today. We're just chatting.
Just chatting,
Just chatting.
shit.
Yeah.
Anything else coming up in the world of our world? I guess Mike Tyson.
Well,
no,
who's
that's-
that? Who's that?
Usyk and Tyson Fury not happening.
Who's that
Again.
podcaster who's Armenian that you used to like and you don't like?
Oh, PBD. Patrick Pet David.
Yes, he done a fucking 3-hour interview with Shook Knight whilst he's in prison, exposing the industry even more.
Yeah.
Probably the government, the system or whatever told him, yeah, just say a few things and we'll cut a month off your...
Of your sentence.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
So
Why not?
yeah, he had like a whole...
Well, did you know that right now there's quite frequently what's the court
Dates. What?
dates for the people that were on Epstein's list.
J-Lo.
It's
it's
happening.
happening.
It's and all these they're getting sentenced right now as we speak. So
Tom-
they're going to court.
Okay, so this is why this P. Diddy
Tom
shit's
Hanks,
up.
Yes.
Jay-Z, J-Lo,
Are they all going-
Beyonce.
Nah, I was listening to Shane Gillis's podcast and
Yeah.
they were talking about some specific guy that just got sentenced for being on that list.
Yeah.
So they're in the process of doing it, but
Okay.
nobody's hearing about it.
Bro, if anyone wants to know the truth about this
Behind
shit,
closed doors.
right, and all the conspiracies and whatever, go and just watch Cat Williams.
Yeah.
Bro,
He spells it out,
He
doesn't
said exactly what's happening right now.
20 years ago.
4 months ago. No, as recent as 4 months ago. He's like, 2024 will expose P. Diddy, will expose these people. He named them, bruv. And it's all happening now. And he's the only one that didn't wear the dress for Hollywood.
Well,
people our age understand what the fuck that means, right? If you don't understand what that means, it's got to do with Hollywood. Hollywood, go and do your research.
He's not really the only one. He's just the loudest, and most hats off to him.
He's the GOAT.
There's other people as well. There was this one guy. He was the evil guy in a couple of series and movies, right? And one time they asked him to do a sex scene with this woman. He's a Christian.
Yep.
And he's married. And he's like, guys, I can't. It's my rule. I can't. I'm not doing it. They fired him off everything on Hollywood.
Bro.
Everything on
That's what
Hollywood. He lost his job forever.
Oh shit, I haven't got any video footage of you doing something dodgy and you don't want to do my part. Bye.
Yeah. And he was a normal dude. They lost him for everything, and now he does public speaking.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say he's ruined, because there's some studios out there that are, good people, and they're going to hire him. And
They're not all Hollywood.
Yeah. But Hollywood, mainstream Hollywood, does not want to work with him. Disney doesn't want to work with him.
Because they can't control him.
Yeah.
If they can't control you, they don't want you.
So there's people out there that are losing their jobs left, right, and center.
Oh, bro, just for being real.
Just for being, real.
Not trying to do any. Dave Chappelle was the first.
Not trying
example.
to push the agenda. Yeah.
50 million. He said no.
Yeah. That was
Tried
the
to
best.
destroy him, but
bro, they got him crazy.
Yeah.
Everyone thought he was crazy because of the media.
They were gonna.
They made him look crazy.
They told him who they're gonna believe, me or a crackhead, because that's what he was acting
that
like.
fled to Africa.
Yeah.
And then 20
But
years
you know
later,
what, bro?
There you go.
He's too funny.
he's too
It's
smart.
not. That's what I was
He's
going
too
to say.
smart.
He's too smart.
He
It's not
is
just
smart.
that he's funny,
He
bro. He's a
cannot-
philosopher. He analyzes shit.
But
like
I'm telling
in
you
detail.
again, in a weird way, Cat Williams is up there with him. I put him in the GOATs.
Yeah.
He's good. No, listen, we're not saying that he's
But
not.
he says that Dave Chappelle is funnier than him. He says it. He
It's
knows
not-
his place.
Listen, you can't say this one's funnier than this one. It's subjective.
It's two different
It's art,
people.
You
Yeah.
know, you love Patrick O'Neill. He's your favorite.
Patrice.
Sorry, there
He's
you go.
the guy.
Yeah, for me, it's Dave Chappelle. All right, just because I love the way his mind works.
Yeah.
I love the way he connects things together.
Louis C.K.
Louis C.K. is another
George
one.
Carlin.
You
You
can
know
keep
what and
naming
on,
them.
bruv.
There's not the best. Okay, it's subjective.
Hey,
It's
maybe
whoever-
maybe next episode we can talk about
But you know
just
what,
stand-up
bro?
comedy.
If you were gonna make your Avengers team, there is. You need to pick.
You
Or
pick
again, of the
five, but
comedians,
again,
I mean.
for different reasons.
Subjective.
You know?
For what reason? What are we doing? Where are
Yeah.
we going?
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
the
yeah,
right
of
people
course.
for the right thing you're going for.
Funny enough, I'm
Yeah.
going to end on this. I don't think on any of our list there's going to be a female comedian on. Thank you for watching today's episode, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.